me make set
It's
to
kind
load
of
again.
skipping on my end, kind of.
Oh yeah, no, it's. Oh hey, there we go. Now we have speed.
There we go.
Well, welcome everyone
Hello.
back to the Salty Chiller stream. I had one little job. I had one job. Make sure the microphones were coming through my headsets and out through my speakers. So that was.
No, we're lucky.
Yes.
Live and vanilla.
Yes.
Keeping it PG. Or is it PG-13?
Hey, at least
Which
nobody-
one do we prefer?
At least nobody picked up on the rated M for mature content.
Also true. Because remember, the only thing we said is the only thing that we keep family friendly in this is what happens in chat. As far as what happens in game, different story. Because we were playing Code Vein last night, and that is definitely not a family friendly game. I don't care what you say.
I had big anime.
It's not wrong. Not wrong. The way he has his character. His
I
character.
am not surprised.
His character is shiny. I also showed off Bay 18. By Bay 18, I mean Android 18 that Will made.
Bait. That's accurate.
Thank you, Team 4-Star, for
Did
dubbing.
anyone get the number?
I sound like I'm losing
Meanwhile,
Spartan.
Sora's just going ham. Spartan, did you peek your microphone again?
What? What's going on? Y'all can.
No, you're cutting in and
What?
out.
Oh, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what that was then. So anyway.
Oh, I thought you just did your Mario scream and peeked your mic again.
Oh no. No, I don't know what that was. Just lag
You're
time,
heading
I
towards
guess.
the elephant graveyard.
So we're near to go
To the right now.
Ah.
2 hops this time. Oh wait, I forgot to take it back.
No, don't take it back. Don't take it back. The planes are too big for this.
Reverse, 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 reverse.
Freeze!
Everybody
Cha-cha real
clap your
smooth.
hands.
So I skipped the cutscene where Sora makes this.
Now we can drift.
Crisscross, crisscross.
Forget about the crisscrossing. Time for Tokyo drifting.
Yes, it's drift time.
The correct time.
That is even better than what I thought of
And
playing,
now-
but I can't do.
Welcoming. Blue. What's going on, Blue? Wow, it's been a long time since we talked, Blue. How are you? Welcome to Salty Chillers Entertainment.
Yes,
And for Heroes
quite
next game,
simple.
and then maybe for Heroes next game after Kingdom Hearts, who knows? He may play the walking simulator of 2021. Or did it mean 2020? Or is it 2019?
Walking Simulator, where the mechanics are from 1998, but we're releasing it in 2020. Walking Simulator 18, 2021 edition, post-COVID.
Where you get to live out your dreams of being a delivery man.
Yep.
As you wanted to,
GPS
with
simulator.
no, with no one out on the streets, just you, except for the guys that really likes hijacking your cargo, because they have nothing better to do with their lives.
Yeah. The Porsche package stealers get very aggressive.
And everyone's afraid of the rain. Meanwhile, we got
Oh gosh. I forgot about the rain.
Meanwhile, we're
I've
just.
got a
Not
funny
the
story
rain.
about Death Stranding. A very funny story.
Everybody just ignores me and goes over and just take it.
Oh no, I heard the singing all right.
I'm aware, but
No, we're
everyone's
enjoying.
ignoring
It's the
me.
backing track, mate. No, but I really do have a funny story about Death Stranding.
And on and on and on and on and
I'm stealing your
on.
socks later, mate.
Alright.
Raindrops.
Let's not yell. First,
Long story short, the rain scared Hero and I for at least a week after starting Death Stranding.
So for those of you who
We
don't,
were traumatized, mate.
so for those of you who aren't aware with Death Stranding or who have avoided that game with a 10-foot pole, which I don't blame half the people,
Yeah, 3-foot tall.
I like 10-foot. It makes it sound better.
Let's
Well,
go
no,
with
I have
6
this-
feet.
I have this like extender thing that I bought from work, and it's supposed to be like a duster, like one of those like green duster things you get for your car, but like it's an extender one, so it's like it's a foot long, but then bam, you can dust things that are 3 feet away on a stick. The
Excellent.
best part is when you take the green thing off of it, it looks like a hot dog at the end of it, or other things, but we'll compare it to a hot dog instead. Well, now I've got a bratwurst on the end of a stick that I can beat people with when driving down the road. I mean,
That reminds me of the
here comes a cyclist! Got him!
when you get angry at your children, you take a quarter and put it in your no yelling sock, and soon you'll have a weapon.
No, it's a butter sock. iCarly all the way.
Oh yeah, Sam. Sam is the OG.
The Og.
Yes.
like, which would hurt more? A sock full with frozen butter or a bunch of quarters?
Both.
So, quarters, it's gonna hurt. It's basically at that point you have a metal rod, but the problem with quarters in a sock is they're probably heavy enough and rough enough to tear the sock, so you can't get nearly as much momentum going with a sock full of quarters without ripping it when you got a sock full of butter. The best part about the butter, though, if you hit someone with the quarters, it's a lot of weight coming behind it, good frontal momentum. The butter is going to change shape according to where you hit somebody and how hard you hit. So if you hit someone in the face, it's going to hit every inch of their face.
But here's my thing: butter melts.
Yes, butter does melt, and wet things can hurt way more than cold metal sometimes. That's why I'm going to wet my sausage on the end of my stick when I slap people that are riding bicycles next to me.
I was just thinking of the times where people used to slap each other with wet towels in locker rooms.
Can you imagine driving down the road or like being parked at a stoplight and there's a cyclist next to you and you just reach out the window with your 3-foot pole and poke them in the butt and drive away?
That's harassment.
You gotta go.
We do not advocate that.
You gotta go. Boop. And drive away.
What was that? I don't know what you sound like, but it's reminding me of something, and I don't know what it is. And it's bugging me. It's not Chucky.
The Joker?
No.
Not quite Joker. It reminds me of this really creepy doll. I can't remember exactly where it was from, but I remember it cackling just like that.
The only creeper doll I know is Chucky.
Grunty the witch from Banjo-Kazooie.
Maybe that's it. But I never played Banjo-Kazooie because I didn't have parents who like to have children playing video games.
That's fair.
The
I
most
never
gaming
played
I did
Banjo-Kazooie
was
either.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Yahoo!
Remind me,
Oh,
I need
wait,
to get
no,
that.
that's-
I need to get that remaster.
Well, you
Oh,
know,
yeah,
that's
because
the one game I actually stuck at.
That's right, because they got the 1 and 2. Where they really didn't change anything. It's basically the same game, just updated.
That's the important part. I get to relive my childhood on the PS4,
Yes,
where I can
with
save
better
my
graphics.
progress. And if I'm lucky, I get to blast AC/DC while I inevitably wreck on a skateboard. It's
know-
the dream.
Interesting enough, off stream last night, me and Spartan, we talked for like, an hour or so afterwards about, the pros and cons of doing remasters or remakes of games.
Yeah, no, that was
Oh, yeah.
about an hour-long conversation going on
Oh,
about
wait, y'all guys-
the Demon Souls remaster.
Wait, when was this?
This was after our
This
Code
was-
Vein stream.
This was after the Code Vein stream Like we went off stream and then just immediately went to a conversation and talked until Red texted me. I was like, "Hey, you want to play a game?" And I was like, "Sure." And then we got off. It was like 11 o'clock.
It was 11 o'clock. We ended stream around 10, then we proceeded to talk for the next hour.
I tuned into a little bit of the stream. Mainly it was you customizing your character.
Honestly, isn't it though?
Here we have the anime plot slider. As you can see, when I move the slider up, the plot increases tenfold. As you can see, the plot of this story is about Double E.
Oh my god. Well, we know what you watch anime for.
And if we slide it down, we could get a nice A+ plot. In my opinion, though, I like the bad stories. So we're gonna go with E+.
I feel like I'm hearing Vegeta.
He has a slight bit of Vegeta in him. A slight bit.
The problem with me doing
goodness.
Vegeta is my favorite Vegeta line is not stream appropriate, so. He
Yeah.
keeps kicking me in the...
Oh yeah, it's that
Why?
one.
He
Yeah.
keeps
Why
what?
does he
Keep
keep
kicking
kicking
me
me
in
in
the balls. Though
You
it's
said it, not you.
it's not that word though.
Although
Yeah.
you could ask Coda, like my Krillin's on point for.
Oh, that's
Steam
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, the villain is on point.
Meanwhile, are you waiting for Sora to get his health back?
Just slightly, because that dino just wrecked me. Good thing I had once
Oh,
more to
man.
survive the no. So that's the benefit of once more is that you can survive through a combo. Second chance prevents you from getting one-shotted. Once more prevents you from getting combo to death, as long as you don't perform a recovery and you're above 1 HP.
Do you still have Magnet?
Oh
Hey.
my god!
Get your
I'm not the
Magnet.
first person to die in this series.
Krillin,
Get your
too
freaking
soon.
Magnet right now.
Too soon.
No, it's never too soon for that.
Krillin, did you feel that? I tasted it.
I do not know where you're needing to find. Wait, this is second visit, right?
First
No,
visit.
First. I am
You're awake.
very tired.
Yes.
I am not tired, but I have no idea what's going on. So.
I don't think. How many fingers am I holding up?
4.
Hey, you're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Same as us.
That was right. You
I don't remember the rest. I haven't played Skyrim.
So basically, in short, the conversation that me and Spartan had afterwards, we can sum it up as sometimes the remake and remaster, they're okay to draw in or bring in people who missed that generation of gaming.
So
Yeah.
to drive down the point that I came up with off the cuff last night, like while sitting there thinking about it, and like it took me like 10 minutes to get my point across. You can ask Hero. Like that was the longest tangent I've ever done. Basically, they're remastering Demon Souls for PS5. Whatever. I don't understand why they're remastering Demon Souls, because Demon Souls was the first of the Souls games. It was the worst one, in most people's opinion nowadays, because the mechanics weren't refined yet. Then they released Dark Souls, and they took Demon Souls and refined it into Dark Souls. Then they took Dark Souls and refined it until, you know, they have Bloodborne, they refined it, Sekiro, they refined it, Ghost of Tsushima refined kind of that, like, playstyle. Like, all these games have refined that you're going to die playstyle really well. And then they're like, you know what we should do? We should bring back the first game in the You're Going to Die series, which was the worst one with the worst mechanics and the least amount of mechanics, and we should re-release that. That doesn't make any sense to me, because subjectively, it would be the weakest in the series, because Demon Souls didn't launch the Soul stuff. When you ask somebody what a difficult game is, they go Dark Souls. They don't go Demon Souls, because Demon Souls didn't exist until Dark Souls existed. And then everyone played Dark Souls 2, and everyone's like, wow, the Souls game is really hard. And then the 15 people that played Demon Souls are like, amateurs. Amateurs!
In a nutshell, yes. Because I talked with Rich afterwards, and we talked and like, whenever someone compares a game that's tough that follows the Souls-like, they always compare it to Dark Souls.
The Dark Souls, yeah, because that's where it went from like a couple hundred
And
players
never
to a few million
Bloodborne.
players.
Well, no, Bloodborne it falls under, they call it the Soulsborne era, or
Mhm.
a
Yeah, the
Soulsborne.
Souls.
Oh,
It's like Code Vein is a Soulsborne style game. Ghost of Tsushima is kind of a Soulsborne style game, but it kind of deviates a lot more than most nowadays. Sekiro is a Soulsborne style game. Like all of those, air quotes, play the same. You die, you lose stuff. You go try to get the stuff back. You die again. Yada yada yada. You spend too much time on bosses that aren't worth your time, kind of stuff.
Yeah, and so like, because when I talked about it, to me, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order shouldn't be put as, yes, this is a Souls game, because to me it's not. But a lot of people compare it, it's like, oh, it's tough, you die, you have to get your XP points back, and the only way to get it back is by hitting the enemy that killed you. How like
And they call it a Souls type game. Well, technically, it falls under that playstyle. Why? I don't know why you want to call it a Souls game.
because that turns
Because it's
people
not
away.
FromSoft. I don't think it's FromSoft.
No, Fallen Order was done by Respawn, the guys that brought us
Yeah,
Titanfall.
Respawn.
Yeah.
And you had the director who did God of War. And so to me, I had a lot of God of War vibes as I was playing through it than I did anything else, because the walking, the climbing, to me felt more like a God of War than it did a Dark Souls. But everyone got so caught up on it just because, like, oh, you die and you gotta start over, you gotta get your XP back, because that's how all the Souls games work. You die, you have to kill an enemy, collect your why did I pop that? You have to kill an enemy, or you have to go back and collect your XP points back. So yeah. And we also talked about briefly last night just how it feels like in some instances the gaming industry feels like it's going in a slight decline by trying to bring back all the nostalgia games.
I can understand to a degree right now in today's climate doing some nostalgia re-releases because everybody's been stuck indoors and asking for it, and a lot of like voice acting teams and development teams aren't able to get together and get this development done because of some COVID stuff going on. So I can see right now in this climate doing remasters and remakes, but there's been so many remasters and remakes over the last couple years that it's starting to get ridiculous. Like we touched on briefly last night, like we had an entire era of gaming where companies released Titanfall 1. It did okay, and then they released Titanfall 2, and it took the failures of Titanfall 1 and made a better game. You've got Star Wars Battlefront 1 and then Star Wars Battlefront 2 shortly after, where they took the flaws of 1 and made it worse, and then made it better.
That game is Battlefront 2 in of itself to me is like is the definition of like turning a game around, along with No Man's Sky. Both of those games to me are like what it means to like take a game from being not so good at launch to making it better.
Right, and you've got a lot of these games that do the first edition and then the second edition. And you do lose a lot of gamers when doing that because you've got, oh, I'll play Titanfall 2. And they're like, well, I never played Titanfall 1. And you have to go down the whole rabbit hole. No, you don't have to play Titanfall 1 to play Titanfall 2. And they're like, well, I'd rather play the first one first. And then you have people that never pick up and play new games as they come out because it's, it's Dark Souls 3. Well, I'd rather play Dark Souls 1 and 2 before I play Dark Souls 3. You don't have to. Well, yeah, I'm going to do it anyway. And so you lose this whole, like, portion of people that play games because they didn't play the first one.
And
The
when
first one was really bad, so why play the second one? You know, that kind of stuff.
yeah, and
Don't make Titanfall then Titanfall 2. Make Titanfall, and then do an expansion pack on Titanfall, and do Titanfall New Dawn. You know, yeah, you know what I mean.
yeah, and see with Final Fantasy, what I have to tell people is that you don't have to play the previous entry in Final Fantasy to enjoy the new one because it is a different story. Like the stories are unrelated.
Yeah. It's different story every time.
Okay, so I am now coming into a forced fight where I have to fight the hyenas. I don't know
got
if
your
you.
magnet?
I got my magnet.
Let's see.
Good.
I've been enjoying the conversation.
Yeah,
The hyenas are annoying and
We
stressful.
might as well use dice for
Mm.
bosses
I mean,
and
people say I laugh like a hyena.
I've been told that my laugh is just a giggle, and like most people that hear my laugh like my laugh, and I'm like, alright, whatever.
What do you say, Coach? I mean, I've been looking
What
at
is-
this stream.
What is Sora doing?
What Sora's doing? He's just running around in a circle.
Well, to stream, it doesn't look like a circle. Alright, so
It looked
Your
like
roll-
backwards.
is
Yeah.
no healing,
No healing. Got
and
it.
stand still.
Okay.
The stand still is for 26 seconds.
Okay.
Rip.
Begin timer now. Oh, as I pop a heal out of the gate. Oopsies. How much longer?
It's been 15 seconds.
Okay.
20, 21,
Okay, my favorite thing out of
23, 24, 25, go.
does anybody have a favorite scene from Lion King's?
Favorite what from Lion King?
Like movie scenes.
Oh, yay.
That's a tough one.
My favorite one is like when Timon and Pumbaa meet the hyenas at the fight for Pride Rock, and one of the hyenas said like, "Who's the pig?" Oh no, they just say the P
yes.
word. That's Mr. Pig.
That's Mr. Pig to you.
I found out that I could do a pig read earlier. That was weird. While I was talking to Kodo, I played. Was I playing Dark Souls? No, we were playing Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
I'm in Skyrim, not Dark Souls.
I was gonna say, how do you forget what game you played in less than 3?
Hey man, I play lots of games, okay?
Is that a chat room for... Frick, I don't know. I was gonna say Call of Duty, but that's not the one I'm looking for. It's Counter-Strike, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was the first thing that came to mind was Call of Duty, and I'm like, I know it starts with a C, but it's not Call of Duty. And then
I mean, it might as well be COD. I mean, every single. I
Depends
love,
on the lobby.
I love hearing people
Yeah.
who are playing Warzone, because every time you kill somebody in Warzone, they call it hot mic, where like you randomly pick up on what their microphone said right the second they die. And I love those because you always hear pa 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 pa, ah, and then it cuts off, or like pa 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 pa. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, and then they like cut off and like all kinds of that kind of stuff. And it makes me laugh so much because you get like the pa 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 pa. What is this guy, Jesus? And cuts off. It's so funny to me.
that's honestly amazing.
It's called Call of Duty Warzone hot micing, and it's great. Just for
That's
just that split
beautiful.
second, you can hear whatever they said. And really, sometimes people know they're hot mic'd, and you get like da 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 da. I banged your mom, and that's all.
Cheers.
Okay, so I think I'm now at the boss fight for my first visit.
Yes.
All
yeah,
right.
you're coming up on that. thank goodness it gives you a full heal.
Mm-hmm.
I
I'm gonna
Doubt
do.
that Magnet's gonna be helpful in this fight.
No stealth, no items, and no
Well,
jumping.
Okay.
Technically, none of those were timed ones, so it's a whole fight kind of thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
wait, a whole fight with no jumping?
No jumping and no items.
Ground combos.
Well, no, I can't jump. It doesn't say no aerial combat.
Yeah, you just can't press the jump button.
And we know how
Well,
easy that is to do in a KH3. Like you just start your combo, and next thing you know, you're in the air.
That one's a good one for Floor's Lava.
yeah.
Casual reminder to change the way you're sitting because you're probably gonna break your knee.
Like I was saying, like I'm literally sitting on my legs.
Oh, I'm just like sitting here like leaned up on my counter. I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm too fat to sit on my own legs.
Thank you, Simba, for popping that hill.
Wait, hold on.
Jeez.
Simba's a healer?
Yeah, he can pop a heal. He's a magical being.
Yeah, I know,
And
but
if used correctly, he's your best friend in KH1.
First try.
Nice. Nice.
It's the second visit.
Wow!
Yeah, and I didn't use an item. I didn't jump. And now I got the upgrade on fire.
That
You
better be a
get
cricket.
one piece of salt.
Yes!
Congratulations.
Congratulations! You have salt plus 1.
My
Yes!
favorite thing of the Discord is the fact that when it starts loading the message, I always think it's calling me a POS, and I'm like, excuse me, and then I remember, no, that's not the case.
Oh, no, that's what makes it funny is the fact that when you abbreviate it, you're still being called a POS, but you're a piece of salt. And
Literally
everyone is like, I thought it called me this. Like, no. Alright, I think I gotta go to Twilight Town next, huh?
Everybody's just like, I am going to throw hands. Oh, the reason why it's sparkling over Hollow Bastion is because of Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
yep.
Because you have like 2 torn pages.
Cypher's in trouble.
Yeah, what she said.
Cypher's in trouble? What? Vivi, I don't understand.
I thought he was the toughest guy in town.
I know, right? What if you cut
Sounds like we've got trouble. I love sitting there watching like the characters, like how non-existent some of their expressions are, especially for Kingdom Hearts games. Because
God.
you literally like some scenes look like their arms are at their side and they're like, "We've got to go save them."
Oh, and the lip flap's just barely match.
Right.
Because
Sora!
it's still adjusted to the Japanese dub.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love the static face. It kills me every time.
We have to go save my family.
Oh no, no.
Gary!
No.
Excuse me, I'll be back in just a moment. You know, maybe he's got a point. This is really uncomfortable. She knows all too well how often I have quoted SEO Bridge.
Oh my gosh.
I'm the Dragon Ball Bridge quoter now.
Nice.
Well, the thing with me is I play the part. Vegeta, I can fly.
Hey, look, Vegeta, it's a Pokemon. I'm gonna catch it.
Wow, Vegeta, what happened to you?
I can't
Nothing,
tell if I
just-
keep hearing a
Just
scratching on a door.
sheer stupidity. Wow, Vegeta, I didn't know you were that stupid.
I'm trying to remember. Do I go to?
The Sandlot.
Oh, totally went the wrong
Mr.
way.
Sandman. Man me a sand.
Can you show me
Give me the
again?
sweetest ice cream in the land. That's not it at all.
So the
But
one thing
that's-
that bothered me immensely about KH3 is I had KH2 Twilight Town memorized, and it took me forever to figure out how to get to the woods.
Oh gosh, I remember that.
Oh, real quick, it's a force fight. What's my rules?
Sister Man. Total freeze.
Rip. Rip.
28 seconds.
Rip.
No special combat forms.
Okay.
And talk to all the NPCs in the area post fight.
These are non-talkable NPCs.
Begin.
At least.
I don't know, maybe it's like D&D. Maybe you don't have to fight all the time.
How much longer?
It's been 18 seconds. $28.
Awesome.
Meanwhile,
I like how you almost won that fight without honestly doing anything.
Yeah.
That's because reflect.
Ah.
The
those will bother you and the three will push you.
Don't know where that got from, Mr. Robot.
And that's just the first wave.
where did you get that giant keyblade?
No,
Oh, that's not a Keyblade. That's the
Oh.
weapon from the Berserkers.
Thank you, Donald.
Well, to me, it's like a
Berserkers
giant
are the worst
car key.
thing on the planet.
Well, I would say I like their blades.
Oh yeah, no, they're fine. It's just I spent forever at this fight because I kept getting bodied by these guys. And Yellow can attest to that.
I don't think she's
Yes, I
anything
can.
right now. She's barely here. Oh, there you are.
And I managed to do
What?
that first try. Yes.
Yeah. No
Yeah,
stupid BS with those stupid Berserkers. Is that what it? Is that what's going on right now with my mic?
Yes.
Sometimes it'll, and then other times it won't. Like sometimes you sound
Yeah.
fine, other times you sound like you're trying to have a conversation. But and you do that.
Okay, it's probably just my mic being a huge jerk. I was gonna say a different word, but I decided not to do that.
Just great.
Okay, good.
Huge throbbing jerk.
No.
I said jerk.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I love though, you know how I mentioned like I cleared that first try. The first line of dialogue that we hear after that fight is impressive. So I decided to continue to watch the cutscene because, boom, Axel's best bud since childhood, which I am not going to bother to pronounce because I goof it up every single time.
Sykes. It's Sykes.
Yes.
This guy pissed off me so much. I do not speak English well, but he
Sora!
pisses me off. If
Okay.
if I ever met him, like at his KH2 stage, it would be on site. No,
trust me, I
no
met him in
questions asked. It would be on site. No
I mean,
words, just throwing hands.
I have a 3-foot-long telescopic stick if
I,
you want
I
to
met,
move up.
I met him on the DS, like
My
300.
knuckles will more than suffice.
Oh, come
Huh?
on. Yeah, there's just that. You gotta get that.
No, I'm serious. My knuckles will more than suffice. I've accidentally collided fist punching with people to the point where my first two knuckles are slightly enlarged.
Okay, don't go up against you in fist fight.
Yeah. Oh, and the trick to punches is don't hold your thumb inside your fist unless
Tuck
you
your
want
thumb.
a broken thumb. Do not tuck your thumb. Do not. Unless you want to break your thumb.
So this silhouette is a complete no-go for me at the time being. I hate his fight in both Chain of Memories and a KH2. That guy can go fall into the abyss for all I care.
Oh my gosh.
Yellowfang, explain that fight, please.
Okay, so there's a lot of shenanigans going on. Basically, I'm gonna butcher his name. Hey, talk to all the NPCs. You're supposed to do that.
Yeah, that's your job.
Goodness sakes. What was it? Oh, right. So he keeps powering up and getting stronger, knocking you back. His attacks are relentless. He does not stop. I don't think he Oh, hiccups. He don't stagger. He don't stagger. He don't stagger.
Oh, swagger.
Not swagger, stagger. But long story short, he's a pain in the butt. He can one-shot you if you're not careful. And
Okay,
he
noted.
constantly throws rocks at you.
Sounds like you have a pretty
Okay, that's
rocky
rude.
relationship.
Oh my god.
It's a very toxic relationship I have with that man.
Well, dang, I thought I was the one trying this.
Who's making a rock pun, hero?
Yeah, there's that too.
The boulder is confused. The
The boulder is conflicted about fighting a young girl.
Sounds like you're scared, Boulder. The boulder is no longer conflicted.
That to me was honestly one of my favorite moments in
It was the perfect introduction to Toph.
Yeah.
Huh. Sounds pretty tough.
Oh, wait, no, I think I heard a cricket chirp.
Actually, if I turned up my sensitivity, you'd hear the crickets outside right now. So.
Oh, are you hearing the crickets right now?
No, well, I
Oh, wait,
kind of
no.
hear yours, as you can definitely hear mine if I moved in my room at all.
Oh,
Huh.
well, I was just good.
I just remembered that turning up the sensitivity on the mic on my end would make the crickets be able to be heard. Not on your end. I
Well,
am very tired.
no, I have a window open. There's crickets outside too. You
I am
are
outside.
though.
Yeah, it's nice, and it reduces the disruptions for
I
the
thought
most
for a
part.
second that said the King Riku, and I was like, hello?
yeah, King
Riku
Riku.
is the new king.
Riku is king.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hold on to your socks,
But first,
ladies and gents.
I need to.
So what's the next area?
I don't. Where's? I wanted to go to my inventory. Oh
I
well.
thought your next area was going to be,
So here's the thing about Hollow Bastion. There's Hollow Bastion. Then you have Tron.
Yep, we're going to Space Paranoids, boys and girls,
Thus,
and
entry-
pals.
That's why the stream is titled "Enter into the Computer," or is it computer
Yeah,
time?
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I thought we were going inside of a computer.
We are.
Kingdom Hearts, but it's actually Kingdom Hearts.
All right, I gotta drop. Okay, I know I'm gonna lose out on strength, but I gotta put on. I'm sorry, I just got to.
He's gonna put on Oathkeeper, isn't he? Yep.
I wonder what gave it away.
Because you said I know it's gonna be a drop in strength, and I'm like, he's gonna grab that Keyblade.
Yes. Besides that Keyblade in KH3 is beautiful.
He's very attached to it.
Yes.
Well, why
It's a
don't
pretty
you-
weapon, to be honest.
Why don't you keep it around?
I
Ooh,
do.
you can get that. Wait, isn't like for me, like
That was so terrible.
Oh yeah, it was a very terrible
this
pun.
one,
That
you
was
only-
so freaking awful.
Look, I had an oath to the joke, okay? I had to keep it.
That one was better. Holy.
Hey, look, it's my boy Cloud.
What lights? Oh, wait, I'm behind on the stream.
Oh, look, it's my boy Cloud. What lad?
By the way, Cloud is not as much. Cloud isn't as much of an emo boy in the Final Fantasy games as he is in Kingdom Hearts.
Numera
Let's
had a
just get that cleared
Cloud
out
is
of the way.
brooding character, so, you know.
Yeah.
In this game, yes. In
Borderlands.
Final Fantasy VII, I've been informed by others that he is not very emo boy, broody, like he is here.
Yeah.
If you play through 7 Remake, it's a completely different Cloud than the Cloud here in Kingdom Hearts.
Well, be seeing you, Cloud. Be careful.
Although he's got that goth aesthetic on point.
Oh, definitely.
Sounds like his. Sounds like his vision's a little bit clouded there.
Oh my god.
Hey, look, it's Aerith.
Not voiced by Mandy Moore this round.
No.
No.
I don't want you
She
involved.
sounds a little
Though
airheaded.
I do love, though, how they got a completely different voice actor for Aerith for 7 Remake.
You don't want me there when you go away?
Oh yeah. The voice actress actually played the game
Yeah,
on a stream.
yeah, she
Kingdom Hearts 7 came out 2 decades ago.
Kingdom Hearts
Can you-
7.
I-
I'm pretty
Final
sure
Fantasy
we haven't
7's been
gone
out
that
for
far.
2 decades now. It's actually been longer
Okay.
than 2 decades. Can
No,
you
I'm
try to get
I'm
the original
talking
voice
about-
actor back?
I am talking about the remake.
No, that's what I'm saying. So they did the remake,
yeah.
but can you imagine like trying to get the original voice actor back? Like
I'm sure it will leave you
that chick's got to be 50 by now. Like,
right?
Oh, you kidding me? The people who,
okay, Cloud.
if you watch,
Oh come on! Don't forget, Clarence Nash can still do his Donald Duck.
Okay, Cloud?
Yes, but Donald Duck is a screaming character.
Okay, now hear me out. Hear me out. The cast that did Final Fantasy VII Advent Children in the Japanese, they got them to come back for Final Fantasy VII Remake.
I'm sure there's some light in him.
I need to rewatch Advent Children. I didn't understand a word of what was going on. I was just too busy enjoying the pretty colors.
Okay, honestly, there's not much to.
You know, that's been on everyday basis.
There's not much to understand. It's Sephiroth comes back and you get a really awesome Cloud Sephiroth fight.
That is true. That is true. And we have the brothers who are
Cephaloud?
constantly stalking-
Cephaloud!
Oh my gosh, is that a new ship name for? Oh no, no! What have I done?
No, don't give
Oh
him
my
that.
gosh, I'm so.
Don't,
Oh
don't give
Baby,
him
lock
I
that.
am
them doors and turn the lights down low.
no, no! Oh no! I just that's I just remembered something very horrible. Long story short, I was just trying to look up some characters from Final Fantasy, and that was before Safe Search was applied to Google, and I have seen some interesting things. I was just like, all right, that's awkward. And what's worse is my friends were there.
Oof.
And I was just like, I had no idea that
I
this was
was-
gonna happen.
I was trying to send Red the others yesterday. I was trying to send him an anime boy that is slightly lewd, but not like a really lewd. Like yeah, he had a little bit of a presence, if you know what I mean. And of course, you know, trying to look that up just destroyed my browser because I just need something. I need something lightly generic to send to him, and like my browser was destroyed. Like, anime boy shirtless. Like, oh, that's gone.
You should not have searched that. Never search anime anything
Oh my God.
shirtless.
No, no. What you do is you look up a specific character from a shoujo series. You'll find a shirtless dude really soon. Or, oh, no, wait. Here's a better option.
Let me
You look
stop
up
you right
any of
there.
the...
I was trying to be safe for work and what I was actually looking up.
Oh my gosh. It's really shoujo is anime that is meant for girls of a younger age. They're not gonna show weird stuff to small children, whatever it is. I don't know.
looking for the anime boy bulge.
Oh my god. Oh, then free. Free.
Just immediate. Oh, the tree.
No, seriously, swim team anime. It's definitely drawn to be eye candy, and no, I did not watch it.
Okay.
I may have.
What's funny? What's funny is I tossed the potion, and Sora's like, okay.
I can deal with this.
Are you with the restoration committee?
But yeah, next time you need to do that, just.
I'm gonna say my excuse for this is because number one, I'm an artist, so
Yeah.
I have to go to some links to draw what I need.
When you're an artist, you see things.
Yeah, things that you can't unsee.
Oh yeah, I
Talking
got
to
puzzles.
Yeah.
another artist I know, and she was going on about how she had to draw some things that were not even inappropriate. They were just kind of like borderline, and she was like, "I really hate this. I'd rather be drawing anything with fur on it." I was like,
Wait, wouldn't be rather be drawing anything with fur, or would rather?
would rather be drawing something with fur on it."
Oh yeah, the any sort of fur related artists get a lot of commission. I'm not kidding.
You know, just draw more fur.
Oh, the arms again.
I summon Exodia.
Uh,
You need to
Yeah,
move
back-
Sora and Kyrie's heads up by one. Just leave the legs alone. Oh dear.
Don't worry. Like we said, it's not a KH2 stream until I go into puzzle mode and have Yellow be like, "You done goofed here, bro."
Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with the freaking arms. I'm not even gonna bother.
Yeah, no, I'm
I
intentionally
took
leaving.
one look at those arms and I'm like, no.
Okay, I honestly do not like these morning stars.
No, me neither. They're like annoying volleyballs that are spiked.
They're spiked volleyballs. If you ever want to get spiked,
Good morning.
I'm pretty sure those actually have a name.
yeah, they're called morning stars.
I'll spike my coffee
Yeah.
in the morning
That is wrong. Wait,
under the light of the stars.
never mind. I guess you're right. Dang.
I'm always right. That's the mood. That's the mood right there.
I am. That wasn't on purpose, by the way. I don't know what that was, but
You know, you could probably have blamed on one of us because, hey,
no, I am proud of my burps.
Yeah, no, she owns everything she does.
Yep.
you know what, good for you. I don't, like, if I made a mistake, I would just, like, point towards the next guy.
Yep. If people can't handle the fact that I burp, then I don't need that kind of negativity in my life because I will burp as much as I please.
Mhm.
I drink my ginger ale. I burp. I eat after not having food for a while. I burp. I feel like burping the ABCs. I burp.
So we're getting close.
I would challenge you to do that now, but
Start swallowing air.
It might. I don't know if I can do it. It's been a long time, but I think I can give it a shot.
I'm hoping.
Unless we're done for the night.
I'm hoping that the stream doesn't begin to lag on me, guys.
if you can at least get the K, I'll be impressed.
Yeah.
Well, if you know it's H-I-J-K, Laminopi.
Yeah, I just got to.
Laminopi.
I'm not gonna bother.
Eh.
I don't have enough. I don't have enough fuel. Next,
Yeah.
I'll remind myself. I'll remind myself next stream. I'm putting it in the calendar now, for next Sunday.
The burp stream.
The burp stream. I'm putting in the calendar.
We'll have to name
prep
it that.
Yes.
Team Hearts
next
2 is a
thumbnail.
burp time.
Okay.
Burp
So
ABC's on stream.
in this cutscene right here, where Stitch is up on the ceiling, Yellowfang was sitting right next to me at this point because we're on the sofa, and I just shouted Stitch because I was super excited.
He got so excited. It was like the purest joy ever. Hero, can you reenact that for us, please?
Stitch!
Yeah, it was that. It was like a kid on Christmas.
Yes. Okay, to give everybody a little
Chris on Kidmas.
to give a little preface to that, before playing KH2, I played through KH Birth by Sleep. So there you go to Deep Space, where Stitch is at. And that's one of my favorite places to be at because you get to see Stitch before Lilo, and you're just like, he really just wants a friend.
Yep.
So seeing him
Oh
here,
no.
and then so seeing him here in KH2, I'm like, it's Stitch. My name's Stitch. Let me be your best friend, because Ohana means family.
You don't sound like
There-
Stitch, but I can't tell you what you sound like, and it bothers me.
I was gonna say he was a bit close on being Stitch, but not really.
No, it,
I'm
it
not as
sounded
nasally.
Closer to, it sounds closer to a a spoof or a comic relief character than Stitch, because Stitch is not comic relief.
Oh crap. I think
You know, you're right.
Blunk.
Huh?
Blunk. That makes no sense. I just realized that. I think I'm the only one who watched the TV series Witch.
Which? The sandwich place?
It's
yeah, I
like
think that's exactly
it's
what I
like
heard
Winx. It's almost like Winx, except a little bit more like little bit more. I was gonna say a little bit more like alternative aesthetic. Yeah, a little bit more alternative aesthetic. Because I was gonna say darker, and then I remembered some of the stuff that happens in Winx Club.
Wait, dark stuff happens in Wings Club? What?
Yes. We got Dark Bloom. We got like sketchy dudes. We
So,
got mind control.
which
Okay, we honestly only saw season 1 of the Wings Club, and that was it.
so to
It's hard to keep track of which one to pick because there's like 12 different translations and they keep changing Aisha's name to Layla and Layla's name back to Aisha, so it's a huge mess.
My name's
And then the
Blank.
art style keeps changing.
My name's Splunk. I like to be in the trash.
My name's Jeff.
Yeah, that's the one. Little gremlin trash man.
Yes. So to
I don't even know if he's in the comics.
I don't know. I started reading it and then I just stopped. But
Yeah,
Witch
same.
yeah, because Witch is basically, in short, it's a TV series based off a comic of Witch, where there's an alternate dimension where there's these 5 girls that are defenders. I love this line right here, by the way, when Tifa's like,
I'm looking for somebody. Have any of you seen a
"The guy with spiky hair." And they all
Oh,
look
hey,
at
look,
Sora.
there's Yellowfang as an anime character.
spiky?
What?
Did you just say that was Yellowfang as an anime character?
I'm just saying, like, punching stuff and all. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, did she have the anime filter on?
Oh, I tried out the anime filter, and let me tell you, I don't. But this may come as a shock, but I don't exactly look as feminine as I used to, as in I chopped off my hair. So the filter usually goes off of the length of hair. So I
And
look like the teacher character. The teacher character type.
Ah, the teacher character type that dies in episode 1 usually.
Probably.
This is it.
And here is where we learn that Sora is not a computer nerd.
Easy.
Yeah, Sora is basically the type of people that IT professionals have to deal with because they think that computers are magic.
Yeah. Wait, I have a question. Have y'all guys seen the first Tron movie?
Haven't seen Tron
Yes!
whatsoever.
I have,
This.
and I'm glad Yellow Fang has.
Sorry, I got really excited. This game is the reason why I saw the first Tron movie.
Who's there?
And then I love how
Why I got really.
Dream Drop Distance uses what? Tron Legacy?
Who are you?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's
sequel.
the thing. Like before, like the other Tron movie came out, we decided to watch the old Tron movie, which me and my family we call it like the new one Neutron, and we call the old one Ultron.
Neutron, Ultron. We must form Ultron. Ultron. The answer is Ultron.
No, it's not Ultron, it's Voltron.
You get the point.
Ultron.
No, Ultron is the dude that.
Soltron.
And this is just based. No, that's based. This is just based on the MCU, okay? But Ultron's the guy that Tony and Bruce accidentally made. Voltron is the big old mech comprised of 5 lions, piloted
Yeah.
by small children. They are children to me, sorry. And then, was it freaking, what, Utron? Utron is some of the enemies in
Utron?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If I remember how to pronounce it correctly.
Don't forget about Uwu-chan.
I have no words. None.
Uwu for me, daddy. Alright, alright. Yeah,
Did
Song
that-
of Mayhem. That's what I'm here for.
Did that actually pick up on the mic?
Yes, it did.
Oh dear.
Yas. Sure did.
Ah, the joy of hearing Yellow be traumatized by.
Hello, my name's Gordon.
Dang it wouldn't be a string without a little bit of suffering.
Wouldn't be a stream without
Just a
Yellow
little bit
yelling
of
at
salt!
Yellow yelling. Wait. True.
Yellow yelling, yellow yeller.
Yeah.
Old Yeller?
Yeah, I'm not going for a roll on this just because of the ridiculous stuff I have to do and it's big a time.
Oh yeah, no. Just
9 p.m. have to do with anything?
network servicing for the area. Oh
Okay.
good,
Oh,
and
no.
I came back
No.
just as it cleared.
No, you didn't come back. He left. Like, it completely crashed completely on his end.
Yeah.
Oh
it-
heck.
Like, I was sitting here watching it too, and it was just like spinning around, and you know, me and you're sitting here having a conversation.
Yeah, no, I looked over and that, and so yeah.
Wow! We dropped
That's
to
why
about
Hero went silent.
140p.
Yeah.
Look at those polygons.
At one point I thought like, oh,
What is
the
this,
train
a
crash
VHS
here.
tape?
Oh no.
At
Nonsense.
least
My VHS tapes run smoother.
at least the lag with this is like we can tolerate it. It's not like
Tolerable, yes.
yeah.
Okay, I set it, but I set it back to 720 on my own end. I think you need to go into your broadcast capture card software to set your constant frame rate instead of having a ghost frame rate. Set it to 29.97. That way, it's trying to load less frames coming from your PlayStation consistently.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
Or
do
even
that.
set it like to 20. Like, yeah, it's not going to look great, but it's not going to look like this.
Yeah. So after stream we'll go through so that way when I'm not streaming it can go because right now it's reading at 720 60 at 50 FPS.
Yeah, set it to 30.
Yeah,
We really don't need 60 FPS. It's Kingdom Hearts.
Most consoles run at 30 FPS anyway.
though the PS5 and That's where I need to leave. PS5 and the Xbox Series, their goal is to run at 120 FPS.
Hmm.
Good luck, because 4K TVs can't run 420 or can't run 120 FPS.
That's what their goal is. Not saying it's going to run at that speed. So then we come back from Tron, and now we get one of the most interesting dialogue moments.
Wait, that was all of Tron?
Oh, right.
We're not done with Tron. Tron is weird.
You go in, you go out. 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 Okay, maybe not that much.
Hey, Macarena.
D.
Yeah.
Did someone say the door to darkness?
Look at this. This must be the data space. The DTD. See? The door to darkness.
Okay, I love how like Kingdom Hearts is data fights, and you play Final Fantasy 14, and you have your own datascape that you go to, and you fight some
Somebody mentioned the door to darkness?
Say, fellas, did someone mention the door of the darkness? Huh, look, it's King Mickey, and I'm here. He's like, shh, I'm not here. Close the door. Like, that's gonna make much of a difference.
As if the freaking cloak is gonna make much of a difference. It's specifically cut out for his ears. Everyone
Yeah.
knows it's him. Like, the only other possibility is Minnie, and Minnie isn't going out and fighting things. She's running the kingdom while he's gone.
She's been running the kingdom for
Yeah,
at
but
least,
you know,
like,
wait,
10
man, you can still
years.
fight.
Minnie is the
dang.
backbone of Disney Castle.
You mentioned the door to darkness?
Alright, the stream lag has, like,
Yeah, no,
really-
it's reached a pretty massive point where like occasionally like it just freezes on someone's face. It's pretty
Yeah.
bad now.
Yeah, so I'm going to get myself to a save point then. Pick up Stitch, and we'll end it here. And so,
It's time to stop.
yeah, no, will make sure the capture card and that is working good on my end, because we're about to go into next stream. We'll hit basically we're gonna hit all of Tron for next stream. Is what the game plan
Yeah.
is. I mean,
The next
So
section
change
is
the
my
name of the
favorite.
stream to Kingdom Hearts 2. Is it computer time? And then no.
yes, yes, we'll do that.
Stay tuned for next stream when it's actually computer time.
Yeah.
That happened.
Yeah, so
Excellent.
we'll
10
end
out of
this
10.
stream here. Just stay tuned to our channel. Rich is planning on Ghost of Tsushima. I believe Friday is his game plan for Ghost of Tsushima. So if you want to catch that, make sure you hit the subscribe and bell to always catch our latest streams. And if you want to donate, there's that link in the description below.
Make sure to leave us a like.
And yeah, if you like what you're seeing and enjoy our commentary and conversations, that too. So this has been a Salty Chillers Entertainment stream, live stream. And as always, guys, stay salty.